Hi, I'm Ken Jr. and welcome to Train World TV. Here you'll find the latest and greatest in model trains. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to our channel, we're glad you're here, and I invite you to click the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you'll never miss a video. Now, we'd also love to send you exclusive deals and special announcements that you won't find anywhere else. So be sure to sign up for our emails, TW Text, and stay connected with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget, you can shop online at trainworld.com for all your model train needs. Now, without further ado, enjoy today's video.
All right, and Merry Christmas, everyone. Nice foam finger, Tony. How you doing?
Hello, Ken. How are you?
All right, not too bad. And Christmas is near us.
I was just talking with somebody today. I was picking up stuff because I'm heading down to Texas this week and was picking up some things at different places and had some guy saying, yeah, between the short thing from Thanksgiving to Christmas, we've had orders being moved around and it's been crazy. Like, I can't believe it's upon us already. Yeah.
Crazy. Time is flying by. Thanksgiving is almost here, and Christmas is right around the corner. And tonight's episode, we're going to cover all scales Christmas product. And who better than to talk to about it than Tony Cook from Model Railroad News, Model Train Resource, HO Collector, White River Productions, all your skew of offerings, coloring catalogs, books, children books, everything.
All sorts of stuff. It's very exciting. I don't do all of that. I do a little bit of it. There's a whole bunch of people at White River. But yeah, shop.whiteriverproductions.com. We'll get you all that stuff.
And I was surprised last show we did, we raffled off some children's books, and they had like a coloring book. So that's like a perfect thing for the holidays as well.
It's a great stocking stuffer, and I think they sell for around $10, and we've got a couple of different ones in the line, little kids to something for like older kids with more like games and puzzles and things to do. So it's a fun little train thing to kind of sneak in there for those looking for a different gift.
That's great. So tonight we're going to talk about all things Christmas, and what better to start the show than a giveaway. So, yes. So if I could bend down and grab this, we are going to start off with, this is actually my copy of HO Collector. So I'm going to give away my copy of HO Collector. I go through these. I'm subscribed, and just a tons of products, and sometimes you get good ideas on what's out there in the past. So Tony's got some great stuff on that. And we had a damaged Trainopoly, the Polar Express. So it's slightly damaged on the box, but still a great gift. So we'll ship this off to the winner, and a nice Train World hat, and some nice brochures. So put in the chat hashtag TW Christmas, and we'll pick out a winner. Put the state you're from. So hashtag TW Christmas, the state you're from, and we'll pick out a winner. And Jack is saying hello. So hello, Jack. But let's start it off. We have a ton of videos and ton of product to review. So I don't even know where to start, but we have some great videos that our partners have shared with us. So let's start with this one. And a lot of these videos, I don't even know until I play who it is, but let's take a look and see what we got. All right. And Tony, just let me know if you hear the sound on these, but they should come over.
Yep.
So our friends at LGB Markland sent this, and what a nice set. And where do you start with Christmas? Look at LGB Christmas G scale.
Oh, for sure. And the G scale stuff is so great. As you see there around the tree. I mean, I think, don't you think G, a lot of people think outdoors, but for sure, a loop of that around the Christmas tree and they always have such neat sets. That's really awesome.
Yeah. So when anyone comes into the store looking for a starter set during Christmas time, they love the size of G scale. If you're looking for something large, G scale is the place to go. LGB has tons of products, and they do have a starter set for this year. I believe it's 72308.
Look at that
item number.
Santa's number one elf even knows the stock numbers. I'm so impressed.
That's it. So this is this year's Christmas starter set for LGB Markland. Track Transformer, all red, really nice. And we got some videos on it as well if you're looking to see what it looks like. But LGB Markland, they make tons of Christmas, and they really made G-scale Christmas. They were the first ones in G-scale. And every year they make a dated Christmas passenger car. And here's this year's. This is 2024. So that's really one of the big items, collector items. Every year people come into the store, they want to add to their G-scale layout, and this is the LGB G-scale 2024 dated boxcar, and right here we have it up for sale. They did something unique. I believe they started last year. They're making a undated year car. So if you're looking for a car without the date, they make one as well now. But this is the dated, and that's 36024. And this is something unique, Tony. This engine, this came out last year. It sold out very quickly, but they have a Christmas tree in the front, and I believe it's lighted, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah. I remember when that came out last year, yeah.
But it's really cool, and you can see here the lights, but it's a really nice looking Stein's Christmas locomotive. Merry Christmas on the side. So lots of great stuff in G-scale for Christmas. And, that's just LGB, Tony.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there's a lot more for G-scale stuff. And that starter, look at the price on that starter set. Because I think when you think big trains, people always have that misconception, it would cost a fortune. But the starter set is such a great deal there. You got it for $399, circle of track, power pack, the steam locomotive, and the 2 coaches. And the nice thing too, those come in those are in those nice shiny red boxes. I mean, it almost doesn't need to be wrapped. You literally can just give that to somebody as a gift and have them put it under the tree. Really awesome.
Yeah. And everybody asks, how do we get people involved in the hobby? And a starter set is the best way. If you're looking for a gift to give, starter set is a great way. But Pico also has really taken over the Christmas market in G-scale. They make a ton of great stuff. Actually, our Pico show, we were talking about a lot of these items. The G-scale flat with the VW, we'll have this back in stock tomorrow. We have a shipment from Long Island to Brooklyn, so we'll get that back in stock. But tons of products selling out. This one we had in stock for the show, it's sold out now.
Wow.
So we're getting a restock on those. But tons of different products available for G-Scale. They make buildings as well. Knock makes some big G-Scale trees, and you could use these for O-Scale too, but really nice trees that you could decorate with. And then also MTH. They have a ton of G-Scale product now too. We're doing an exclusive with them, a really neat looking G-Scale F3 locomotive. Merry Christmas. And hopefully that should be out soon. We're coming close to meeting our max number on the pre-order deadline. So if you're interested, make sure you get it before they're sold out. And these are already sold out at MTH. These are flats with the Christmas trees and the snowmen. So make sure you get your order in if you like these animated cars, because a lot of people love them. They've been scooping them up, and we bought all that MTH had left. They don't have many available. We don't have many available. MTH is sold out, so grab them while you can. They just add a lot of animation to the layout.
It's a lot of fun. Blow that picture up, because I remember these. Didn't they do it? Their Halloween. This is the Christmas version. I think they had pumpkins or something. But look at that. That is so cool. The little snowman figures on a flat car, and that's factory lighted. So all you have to do is basically put it on the track and it goes. But isn't that a fun centerpiece for like a Christmas train set?
Yep, very neat. So lots of good stuff for G-Scale. And Bachmann. Bachmann makes a lot of great stuff in G-Scale. Some pre-order stuff. Here's a trolley. I believe the trolley came out last year. This is a streetcar, and every year for Christmas time, people want trolleys. That's like the big thing.
Very popular, yeah.
Really neat. And this one I thought was cute. I just had to get more on the pre-orders. The Elf Express.
That's very good. Yeah.
Really cute. They need a reindeer express for Tony with the reindeer.
There you go. Yes. Yeah.
And this is the Christmas Punch.
That's that newly tooled single dome tank car added to Bachmann's G-Scale line. And yeah, this is its first Christmas release.
Very neat. And again, this is something that I had to re-up on the pre-orders coming out. So lots of great stuff for G-Scale. So that
is the Bachmann Night Before Christmas in stock?
Yes.
Wow. See, there's another option for a G-Scale set, and boy, that's a fun set. Yeah, starter set. Wow, nice.
We do have a Bachmann video as well, but we will get to it sometime during the show. But this is the North Pole Express, and it's a starter set. Comes with track, transformer. And a lot of people like these sets because it's very unique, different, and you get a steam locomotive inside, a true steam locomotive. Really nice. All right, so let's go back to the videos. Speaking of, I guess, Bachmann, here's a Bachmann video as well. So we'll head to the Bachmann now since we're covering that. Beautiful.
Oops,
So
I lost my audio. Hang on.
can you hear us? Well, that was the Bachmann starter set video. And if you're thinking Christmas, Tony, I'm not sure if you could hear us, but if you're thinking Christmas and looking for a starter set, whether it's HO, N scale, G scale, Bachmann has you covered. They really cover it all on starter sets and Christmas items. They do a great job, and I'm gonna show you bring up some Bachmann starter sets. In the video, I saw the North Pole Express, and that's a HO starter set, as well as the Jingle Bell Express. Both great HO starter sets. Tony, not sure if you could hear us. You're on mute, I think. But Bachmann makes great products, HO starter sets, G-scale starter sets, tons of starter sets. And if we just search for Bachmann under Christmas items,
there we go.
There you go, Tony. So tons of HO and scale Bachmann products. You got box cars, tank cars.
Did that new Elf on the Shelf make it? Is that HO or in that starter set? Yes.
Yeah.
We talked about that, I think, like maybe this past summer, and they were kind of fingers crossed, will it make it in time? But wow, that's a cool set. And that's an HO scale starter set.
Everybody loves the Elf on the Shelf, and it actually comes with that figure. So really neat. Bachmann does a great job, and the engines are just so colorful. It really adds some spice to your layout. And this is why pre-ordering is so important. A lot of these items we sell out so quickly. This is Klaus Coal Mines. so cool, unique, and this we already sold out. We just got it in. We'll be getting restocks on all these products, but make sure if you see it, grab it. Here's another pre-order. This is cool, unique. This is for N scale, so a lot of they're getting into N scale now for custom cars, the North Pole and Southern.
That's very attractive. That's nicely done. What was the other one up on the top? The ornament? Yeah, at the end. Is that HO? The North Pole ornament boxcar. I don't remember that even being announced. Wow. And you got it in stock. Boy, you snuck that past me.
The ornament artisans. So really
cool. Wow.
Yeah, Bachmann does a lot of offerings now. And I think last year we spoke about their trees, and their trees are just amazing. They make great trees, and some of their trees that we have in the retail stores sell out so quickly. Everybody grabs them. They make a great assortment of that. But also G scale, HO, N scale. Again, they make N scale items, and we're selling out very quickly. So make sure you grab them while you can. Here's an N scale starter set.
Oh, nice.
And these do very well if you're looking for an N scale starter set to get into the holiday season.
And the nice thing with those, whether it's in scale or HO from Bachmann, that Easy Track is got so much variety for, crossovers, turnouts, bridges, figure eight loops. There's so much you can buy and add on to it that if you're hesitant thinking, well, I want to get this set, but is it something we can expand or do something more with? Oh, no question at all on the Bachmann, because the Easy Track is got so much stuff. And of course you stock it all.
Yeah, and that's the great part of Bachmann. If you're looking for a gift to give for the holidays, Bachmann starter sets we sell the most of for HO and N scale. It's just tons of Bachmann starter sets going out. People love the Easy Track, like Tony said. It's nice and easy to use, and their sets are at an affordable price point. Gets people in the hobby, and you could add on fun items like this is a Christmas North Pole and Southern tank car. So they seem to be doing a lot of and these are cool too.
That's very neat. Yeah.
And of course, we're selling
Out
out
of-
of things so quickly. But these got the bobbling heads of the horses. So
that's a great gift. I think that's in G, H, O, and N from Bachmann. And there's different ones. There's, I think, the horses, the reindeer. So if you're looking for something fun as a gift thing, outside of even the Christmas themed stuff, those animated stock cars are a lot of fun.
That's right. And here's a track cleaning car for Merry Christmas. So everybody needs a track cleaning car. That's great. All right. So we'll hop over to another scale since we haven't covered that yet. Let's play this video.
Weihnachtszeit ist Märklin-Zeit.
So
that's awesome. Waiting for his plane and sets up a model. That would be me, Ken. You'd come to the airport going, "Come on, we gotta go. Put your trains away."
I could tell you this definitely wasn't JFK Airport. It was too calm and nice and neat for it to be JFK. But
wow,
really good. Do you have Z-scale trains, Tony?
I do. Not a lot, but yes, I do, and we do cover them in Model Railroad News. And Z, is getting bigger and bigger all the time. Atlas did their first car this year, and there's all kinds of stuff. But that is such a neat. And Z is one of those. If it's somebody like in an apartment or somebody that you don't know how serious they would be on trains, but you think they'd like to have it set up, as you saw there, that's literally like an end table. You could have that loop set up and running, and it's really neat and nicely packaged. You saw the cool box it comes in.
Yeah, these sets, we actually sell more Z-scale starter sets now than G-scale starter sets.
No way! Wow.
Yeah, people love it as a gift-giving item. It's just so unique. It's small, compact. Anybody could set it up. You could set it up in an airport, Tony.
Yes, yeah.
These are really unique, and they actually have an add-on car this year. And they didn't have many left. I don't know if I could take a look at it, but there's some unique stuff that they make, and it's really cool. This holiday train set, it's so festive, and we just sell so many of them. So it's definitely a great gift to give.
And I think that the size of that is so intriguing. Everybody likes that kind of fine mechanism, and the small. These things are so tiny. Z-scale is 1/220th of actual size, so 220 times smaller than the real deal. And it is so neat, it's so intricate and so tiny that I think there's a real allure to it.
Yeah, very cool. All right, let's take a look at the next company coming. This one I'm excited about. We actually had our friends from Knock, and we did a nice international show with Tony and a bunch of different international companies. And Rainer Knock was kind enough to join us, and he was very excited. And he was kind enough to actually do a video for us that I'll show in a second. But it's always good to see our international manufacturers and partners spend some time for the American market. So let's play this. Hang tight.
Hi, this is Rainer Noch from Germany, from Noch Company, and I'm very happy and proud for the invitation to present our winter and our Christmas items to you, to the customers of Train World. As you might know, we have a wide program of products, a big assortment of products, and of course there are also many winter items in our huge assortment. I'd like to start with some winter trees. You get those winter trees either in a box or in the less expensive bag. And in this beautiful scene, you can see how the winter trees what they look like when you apply them to your scenery. By the way, this is a very special winter tree. It's a green one, so in this region it didn't snow for Christmas, but it's with LED lights, so you can plug it to your transformer, and then you have a lightning Christmas tree on your layout. Of course, the same tree is also available in white color if you have snow in your region. This is a very special tree. It's our new Master Tree series, a beautiful, handmade, unique fir tree in a really huge size, and the quality of the tree is really outstanding. Besides the trees, we do have many different items to create your winter scene. As you can see on this layout, especially snow is important for a winter scene. And for those of you who want to start with a winter scene and just perhaps try a little scene for your Christmas decoration in your apartment, we do have this starter set. The starter set contains the snowflakes, it contains the glue, and it contains a puffer bottle. You put the snowflakes into the puffer bottle and you squeeze the snowflakes
Oh, wow.
bottle, and when the snow is dry, and when the glue is dried, you will have a beautiful snow scene. Of course, we do have many, many, many more winter items, like this is a special glue, and we do have items to make snow waves, and we do have icicles. So there are no borders how to create your winter scene. Okay, after all those items you need to make your winter scene, we do have a wide assortment of different figures. Like here, Santa Claus sitting in his car. You also find him in the winter layout over there. We do have children playing in the snow together with a snowman. We do have skiers, and in this box there's also a skier who had an accident. He walked with the sticks. And of course, because it's very popular sport, we do have the snowboarders. Furthermore, you also find sets that contain not only the figures, they have the fitting accessory also in the set. So you are able to make a complete realistic winter scene. That's already the end of my little presentation. I've been very happy that Ken invited me to take part in this presentation for Train World. I wish you a happy Christmas, and I hope that you enjoy working with our products. The best wishes from Germany to the United States. Bye-bye.
That was
wow, great. That's awesome. I love the one set. Did you have you got that set with you got the guy with the snowblower and the one that's got all the it's not just figures, but that's a wild set.
You know, carrying these European product lines have been so much fun, and the team over at Knock have been excellent partners to work with, and they have so many fun, unique items, and it's amazing because we never really carried them heavily until recently, but there's so many American crossover products that you can use for your layout. And it's like, look at all these figures, all these skiers, snowboarders. Again, grab them while you can. Things are going, they're flying out. It's going like crazy. But if you need deer, children in the snow, there's so many great items, and you could sort Christmas trains, you could sort by Knock. They make over 50 Christmas items. HO scales, selling Christmas trees. They have people at the Christmas market. Wow. So many fun, unique. They have a spruce. Tons of product. O-scale. If you're looking for O-scale product too, they make O-scale figures. Children in the snow, deer. Themed here. Believe this was your
set. Let's. We got a real quick look at it, but we didn't get to look at all that's in that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe this is the snowblower.
Yeah.
Nobody makes this in
Hey,
the
again,
United
yeah.
States.
If somebody would have said, "Hey," it's like I don't think so. And look at that! How cool to have that working, like cleaning the driveway or like
That's
around
right.
your train station, cleaning the parking lot. That's really awesome.
That's right. And look at these are some
Ah,
of like the figures and accessories. It just gives you an idea of what you could do. The people with the snowboards. So really cool, unique. Just something totally different. That's that snowboard rack in the
yeah.
scene. So they kind of give you a glimpse of what you could recreate. And a lot of their trees, they have the lights. So if you want to put lighted trees, you could put lighted trees. They're regular trees. I have a bunch of product. You know what? Let me I'll show some product as well while we're on the topic. But they make tons of trees and really nice looking trees. Quite honestly,
Oh, the quality is fantastic. The workmanship on the
gorgeous.
yeah, isn't that nice? Yeah.
Gorgeous trees, and these are their Christmas trees. They make really nice stuff. And Phil Bender is saying Knock makes those really nice looking leaves for your trees as well. So they make tons of great stuff. But the figures, snowboarders, um, trot horses, children in the snow, N scale skiers. So even
Oh,
the N
even in
scale
scale,
market
huh?
is getting into it. Um, and they do make these. Europe is big into these advent calendars. Now, Tony, do you have advent calendars, or have you started collecting them yet? Or
We've had those before. I know we had one down in Texas a couple of years ago, and it was some game thing where we had to answer questions as you opened each of the days, and there'd be like candy or some game token
yeah.
in there. Yeah.
So I never heard about this for like the train industry. Like I know my dog has one, and she loves the advent calendar because she gets a different treat every day
Yeah.
during Christmas time. We got to get your dog one of those.
Bandit needs one.
Bandit
Yes.
needs one.
Yes.
Bandit needs a
Wow.
train cookie orientated advent calendar. But these are really big in Europe, and
Huh.
a lot of people in the States have actually requested us carrying them. And they've actually done quite well. Now, one thing to note, they're not all Christmas themed figures. So each day, it's just a different figure, and it could be any theme, but you could really get something unique, different. So this one, it's no winter or Christmas figures. So you got to keep in mind that you're just getting a random figure for each Advent day or each part of Christmas.
It's a very fun thing, and that's an N scale set. Wow. Okay.
Yes, this is N scale, so they make N scale HO. So it's something unique and different that not a lot of people think. But if you're looking for a gift giving
Hmm.
uh, holiday item, this is perfect.
Something different. Yes, definitely.
I think I got to get one for you for Christmas time. You think about buying more trains every day.
Absolutely.
And this is something unique, different for this year. They introduced these fairy lights. And I think it's something unique, different for Christmas time because you could probably put them anywhere on your layout with any
And
building or any, if you have a regular tree that you want to add lights to. This has 20 LEDs, and you could see they put it
oh, okay. I see. Yeah, it's a little band, and you just wrap it or place
right.
it where you want it. Okay. Yeah.
So these Europeans, they're so creative. They're
Oh,
thinking of things that we never even thought about.
I mean, when we did that show, and that any of the shows we talk about, the Pico show we did recently, this international show we did in the last year or so, remember Train World's YouTube
Yep.
channel has got the backlog of all those shows. But yeah, the stuff we went through that Saturday morning for all the, I mean, we spent hours looking at all the stuff, and I was just blown away by things I didn't. It's like it's so neat that it's a whole different market. It really is.
They have Christmas markets. And then if you need that scenery, if you're looking for the snow, this is the snowflake set, icicles, Christmas. So tons of product from Knock available. And I do want to thank Rainer Knock personally for putting together that video, his time out of his day. So it was very nice, and it's good
Absolutely.
to see those kind of product. So very unique, different. All right, so let's go over, I guess, one of our exclusives for a train exclusive. We have a video on our Santa Baby boxcar, and this was our pre-production, but we did get it in, and as you could see, Lionel did a great job. HO, we have it. This is our first time in HO, our Santa Baby boxcar. We made it in O scale. It sold out very quickly, so we remade it in green in O scale, but we made it in the red for HO. So Lionel did a great job with that.
And that's in stock now. Definitely very collectible. I remember we talked about that, and you showed me that when you had the early shell, the test shot on it. But yeah, this is Train World's first Lionel HO Christmas exclusive, and this is the new tool sliding door boxcar. Yeah, wow.
Santa Baby.
Cool.
So if you have a HO train and you're making it festive, here's the Santa Baby HO boxcar. But Lionel, they're making tons of HO product. And here's their dated Christmas boxcar. And Tony, this is something for
nice,
HO Collector Series.
Absolutely.
These are becoming probably one of the best-selling freight cars every year now because of the date. In O scale, it's the hottest item every single year. We sell hundreds and hundreds of those. And now in HO, it's becoming just as popular. And now they're also doing Polar Express items. Here's with the gondola with the trees.
With the trees, the tree load. Yeah, that's very cool.
They really wanted to focus in on Tony Cook getting into HO Christmas.
And they get me. You know, the Lionel's tool, the boxcar, the refrigerator car, that gondola. In fact, over on my test loop here, I've got one of Pico's Kraus Maffei's from the show we just did, in all those the Budweiser cars that I got from you recently. I have all those running, and it's like those are so colorful and neat.
Yep. And my life tracks is true. He keeps on telling everyone that they're new molding. Correct.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is new stuff from Lionel.
And Tony, did you know, this may be a collector's alert, this is the 20th anniversary Polar Express. So you're getting the special decal over here, but they also this is like a velvet with the sparkling effect on the red.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
wow.
Yes, and it's actually beautiful. On the O scale cars, you could see it more, but I don't think, now that I'm looking, I'm not sure if HO has it, but on the O scale, they made this, it's like a velvet plating with sparkles. I'm not sure if they were able to do it in HO, but O scale, they did it, and it's gorgeous. And it's really unique.
Those, of course, would go with Lionel makes a whole Polar Express, the matching colored coach, which I wanted to ask you. I'd got an email from a reader this week asking me, they saw the 20th anniversary Polar Express Berkshire in December's Model Railroad News and said, I can't find it anywhere. And I said, well, I know it's coming out, and if it's still in reservation, but like Ken is already sold up until it's actually in stock and there's any leftovers. So you need to go back and check the website. Like I sent him a link and said, yeah, I don't see it on Train World site. And I sent him the Lionel website link. I said, but go back and check Train World when it is. I don't know if it's hit yet or not, that special 20th.
So we just got it in the Legacy Berkshire. They made a couple of different variations. So they made a maroon, the classic black. They also made a Lion Chief Berk for Polar Express. So they made something for everyone, no matter what price point. If you're Lion Chief or looking for the starter sets, so much Polar Express that they made available. It's really mind-boggling. But everybody loves Polar Express. It's so popular, big. And if you go to our website, we have a whole section for Polar Express, close to 100 items of Polar Express.
Isn't it incredible? I mean, it's just amazing, all the stuff in so many different scales.
From all different scales. And Flyer, too. They make Flyer
even
items.
Yeah.
So tons of polar, they're making RDCs, and everybody is just making their own Polar Express village. It's just really, really neat. So lots of different box cars. They're making Billy's house.
Yeah.
So a lot of unique accessories you could add on. And here are those Burks.
The locomotives you can buy, separately. And and the little doodle bug. I love that Lionel doodle bug.
Yep, the doodle bug.
I didn't know there was the wooden trains. Oh,
Yeah.
great for the little bitty kids.
Yes.
Show those, because everybody loves that with the wood track and everything. This is for like toddler type. What does it say? I forget what the age thing is, but literally little bitty kids. And this is with the wood track that you can expand. But wow, I didn't realize that there was a Polar Express.
So Masterpieces actually makes Polar Express wooden trains. This is the actual train set if you're looking for the trains. The other one was without the track, but it comes with the these figures and then an oval of track, and it's really neat. And in our retail store, people come. This is like their first gift they give for the children. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3 and older, but don't quote me on that. On the box, it should say somewhere one side of it. But if you have questions, you could ask us. But really neat stuff.
And that's a first. So many kids, that's their first train. Those wooden. I'm too old for that, Ken. They didn't exist when I was a little kid. But a lot of people grew up with the wood track trains. But not me.
That's right. Well, this is more up your alley, Tony. The wind up.
There you go. Wow.
This is like a throwback to the Mickey Mouse wind up, and these have been really collectible, really neat. And these actually wind up. They come with the key,
cool.
like the old Mickey Mouse wind up hand car. So really unique.
And the website, as I was saying, on like the one person that was asking me wanted the 20th anniversary, the one with snow on it, the HO scale Burke, and I think that's very limited.
That was 120 or 125 pieces. I think we close to sold out within like the first month it was announced.
So on those, but again, I guess on anything that does happen to come back, or if you get any extra stock, things do pop back up on the website.
Correct.
To check.
We process all our pre-orders first, so anyone who pre-ordered it, they get theirs first crack at it, and that's our pre-order promise. But after, if we have extras or cancellations, then it reappears on the website, first come, first serve. But that's why you want to pre-order. You want to make sure you get a great price, and we have it in stock. These Legacy Burks are very limited. They're built to order, so make sure you grab them while you can. So lots of great product. But Tony, I have so much product here to go and show you. So you're gonna love this show and tell. Here are some. We'll start with Knock, but here are some HO figures, and you got Santa. And look at the detail on these European.
The paintwork and everything. That's just amazing. Yeah, it looks like Santa Claus and maybe Father Christmas on the left there. I'm not sure what those two. Yeah, but wow.
Cool. And here are actually these are O scale. This is the snowmen and sledders.
How fun!
Great quality. This is HO Santa.
I love
with
that.
The reindeer. And we could put Tony with the reindeer. And
absolutely. But all the trains are coming to my house. So that whole sleigh full,
But this is so cool. You could put this on a roof of a building or something like that.
Absolutely.
And this is what those trees with the lights look like. You can't even tell the lights, but you could plug it in, and they got LEDs around this tree. Just really neat. And let's see what else we got. All right, we have these Christmas trees, and you could tell the quality of these Christmas trees. Really neat, just beautiful stuff. And these are their HO Christmas tree pack. It's really neat.
And a lot of people do, whether it's nativity scenes or other things around the holidays, So some of this stuff's applicable beyond model trains. If you're doing just a
That's
little, setup, whatever, these trees in different sizes might work for something where people put, everybody likes to decorate and put little things out.
This is powdery snow. So if you're looking for powdery snow, lots of accessorizing.
Get that back in the freezer, Ken, or that box is going to be dripping and all over the place.
That's right. That's right. So tons of great stuff like that. Let's see here. What else we got in our good old bag of stuff? Smoke fluid. You need smoke fluid for Christmas, and Megacine has some great products. They make the Candy Cane Express, hot chocolate, which is one of our best sellers. So if you're looking for like scented smoke fluid and to make your house smell like hot chocolate, Jeb does it all at JT's Megacine Smoke Fluid, and we carry their whole line. You can
there's all kinds of beyond even the holidays. I remember we had him on one show and he started talking about it's amazing. And this is the regular smoke fluid that works in the various scales in the locomotives. But as Ken said, it's scented. So suddenly the whole room smells like candy canes or hot chocolate while you're running your trains.
That's right. That's right. So that's from Megacine. Let's see here. Let me just and one company I also want to talk about that we actually had a surprise visitor today.
Yeah. I saw that on Facebook.
Yes. And let me get all of this ready. But at our retail store, every once in a while, we have a nice drop-in surprise. And we actually had Fowler stop by today. So Max Beckman of Fowler came by today, and we did a nice video, and he's actually heading to Train Fest.
I was going to say, what was he doing over here? Yeah, but
heading to the show, Train Fest, and he had a stopover at JFK, so he wanted to check out Trainland. So we did a nice video, showed off his products, and look at these great detailing kits.
Oh, that the one you're holding, when I shared it over on my Model Train Resource Facebook, and I said, check out that cool like oil refinery kit that Ken Jr. is holding. That is such an intricate and cool. That and have tank cars coming up to it and have like the tanker trucks, for carrying stuff. I mean, wow, that'd be a whole cool set.
And people get afraid of these European names. Fowler, yes, it's a European company, but these kits, you could put it in any industrial scene that you're making. It's just great stuff. And
the kits usually always have bilingual, as far as like people, as you say, being, I'm not sure. And a lot of the American branded kits you see a lot of them are European made, that the companies go and get these subcontracted to be made. So these are fantastic. They're in different molded plastic colors, but just like building anybody's plastic kits. And boy, Fowler has some neat stuff.
And a couple of years, we never carried anything. Now we carry over 300 items from them. And that's in stock items. So, a lot of times you go to others' websites where you see items listed and, it takes forever to get it in. These are in stock items. So Fowler also has some unique Christmas items here. They have Christmas figures, and you can see a lot of this Christmas product is going out quick. So make sure you grab them while you can. Ice skating, molded wine stand. So that's unique, different. There are also a lot of these European companies do these promotional set, Tony.
And isn't that neat? Yeah, that's the whole shooting match there.
Yeah.
You can basically set up like a little winter carnival in your town.
That's right. So,
wow.
Lots of neat stuff. And let me just share my screen. This is actually a lighted Christmas tree. So a lot of these European companies have lighted Christmas trees, and it's the tree with the lights. And it's really unique. They do a great job with this. I don't think any other real American company has trees with the lights, but this is what it looks like here. You can see with the lights, just great stuff. And this is just basic stuff you could add to your layout.
Mm-hmm. Wow, and nicely priced too. I mean, considering it's
Yeah.
got the string of lights and everything
Yeah.
to it, that's a neat deal.
Yep, very neat. And here we got the Christmas market stands. And if you travel abroad in Europe, this Christmas is huge, and they have all these European market stands and Christmas stands. And one day, Tony and I are going to retire, take off during the busiest train selling season, and just enjoy life.
That'll never happen. During the busiest train selling season. I mean, he will never. That's never going to happen. But yeah,
no. But so that's neat. And now, actually, they have.
Oh, that's cool.
Ski lifts.
Wow.
How wild is that?
That's fun. I mean,
So,
I mean, you think of ski trains, like there's the ski train Amtrak runs out of Denver to Winter Park. I mean, again, these are things that would make a wonderful set to have your train coming around to a ski resort. We saw the skier figures. Here's the chairlift and run your own ski train. How cool is that?
And it's so easy, if it's a German name, you could take it off or rename it, something simple, but really cool. Wow. You could call it Tony's Ski Lounge. very, very cool. And it comes with all these components.
All the stuff. Wow.
And actually, Max was showing me on the back, it kind of shows, and a lot of these parts are pre-painted, which I didn't know, which is helpful. Because a lot of American companies, they're just all gray, and a lot of these now they actually pre-paint them.
Wow!
Tells you the dimension of the thing. Really neat on
that's a very neat piece.
So big shout out to Max for stopping by Trainland today. We always appreciate it. And who's next? Wow, there's so much Christmas stuff now, Tony.
It's amazing. I mean, any one of the companies seems to make more than we used to have all combined some years back, especially in like HO and N and some of those scales.
Let's go over a company, Preiser. And this is another European company, and Preiser makes really unbelievable figures. And here's a Christmas with reindeer. You could see how detailed they are.
I mean, they really, the Preiser stuff, the intricacy on the paint and the detailing, they're and that's probably one of the biggest selling, I think, Santa Claus figures. And it's cool because they come in the little clear box too. Again, this is a great, stocking stuffer add-on thing, are these little sets because they're packaged so neatly.
Look at the detailing on that.
It's incredible. Wow.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Preiser are hand painted.
Wow.
So could you imagine hand painting these figures?
No, I don't think I could. No, I could do it, but you'd be like, no, try it again.
And this is Christmas trees.
Look at the guys selling the tree. I really like that. We've seen that a couple of times in products today, and that is really awesome. Yeah.
And it's great because there's a lot of variety, and once you start to see the product, you could know, okay, I like this company, or I prefer that company. A lot of these European companies make a ton of Christmas product, and it's all great stuff. So, and they make something for everyone. But you could see here that there's even funny ones, getting dressed, unique. And HO, they also make O-scale items. So here's a O-scale Santa Claus with child. They have some Santa's helper. So some risque Santa figurines.
That tree lot, though, as I said, we've seen this a couple of times tonight and something else. This would be great because if you've got a parking lot or an area on your railroad and you want to bring in Christmas stuff, but you don't want to make big changes, you could literally take a parking lot scene and have this where you'd set this down each year and have, the Christmas tree lot where you'd have the trees and the figures, and there you've got a Christmas scene that can come and go on your railroad seasonally.
That's right. And Newt asked, do any European companies make anyone in O-scale size? Yes, they do. It's not as many. O-scale in Europe, And Tony, I'm not sure if you know why, but it's not as big in Europe as it is in America. For some reason, Marklin was always the biggest in Europe, and O-Scale never kind of got into that. But there are some companies. Here's an O-Scale Preiser figure, Santa Claus. So these are beautiful figures, and it's at a great price point. And these are hand painted, you know.
And yeah, Europe, I'm not, like when we talked Pico, remember he mentioned how like Pico's got a going TT, which is in between HO and N in Europe. So again, some of those smaller sizes have always had a larger share market wise. Maybe it's just, the size of homes or other things over there. I don't know. But yeah, it's a little different.
And here's a newer line we've been bringing in. Busch manufacturer, and they actually make a ton of Christmas products as well. So we actually have 15 Christmas products of the Busch line, and a lot of it we've just got in, but they're going out really quickly. And these are different, something that nobody else makes This
absolutely caught my eye. Yeah, looking through the Christmas page today, getting ready for this show, I'm like, oh wow, because you see those, every town does that for like street lights and like the downtown merchant area. It's like, wow, that's so cool to see kind of the garland thing where you can hang it up across your street. That's awesome.
This is really cool, different, and again, like Tony said, it's something a part of every town.
Yeah, that's really neat.
And they make tons of trees, lighted Christmas trees, and this is unique and different too, Tony. They actually make poinsettias.
Oh, wow.
So these are lighted poinsettias that you could also create in your, I guess, town or village, and they light up. So these new European companies make so much accessories. It's just unbelievable. This one is the Black Forest Christmas markets. So really cool. So all different, and this is, I guess, Mother Mary and Jesus.
Nativity, like a live nativity scene, yeah. Oh, look at the snowmobiler down there. Oh, look at that. Wow.
So they have these sets, winter sets, and they come with figures and vehicles as well. So again, we're just getting our feet wet into this, but there's so many great products that have great crossover. Tony was saying
that's cool. Wow, look at that.
So really cool. Ice carving set. Actually, I think that's we got to update that. But got to make all these notes. So much new product. Here's mistletoe trees. So all mistletoe. Look at that. So if you're looking for a big kiss on Christmas,
get the whole tree. Get the whole tree.
That's right. So tons of great stuff that they make. I'm going to just show here are two covered trees you got there, and here's some of the Christmas markets as well. Here's a kit.
And you see more and more of that kind of stuff now. In fact, I'm heading down to Texas, in the small town that we're in down there. That's what's going on this weekend, is a big holiday market in the downtown with all that. So you see a lot more of those kind of things, I think, stateside as well.
That's right. And Tony, we can't forget about Woodland Scenics, which is kind of, they're the American, company for figures and scenery, but they came out with a lot of new stuff as well, outcoming this Christmas season. And here are some of they got some skiers, snow skiers, and some children sledding.
Oh, very neat.
These are, I believe they make them in both HO and N scale. So a lot of Woodland Scenics figures. If you're comfortable with that name and the product, Woodland Scenics is a great company. So they got snowball figures, snow skiers. SN 140 is like the classic snow number.
Yes.
So
And they do some O. Someone was asking. Well, they're right there. Those
Yep.
deer are O scale. I was going to say they do some O scale as well. Yeah.
O scale deer figures, pine trees if you're looking for some pine trees, lodge poles, blue spruces, snow dusted trees. So lots of items to great. So a lot of these trees also, they're more like wintry trees. So if you combine them with the snow and dust them on, they just look really great on the layout. And the deer, of course, you always need deer in the Christmas scene. So that's nice to share too. Oh man, what else we got? A little bit of O scale. So this is the #1 selling Christmas boxcar every year. This is the dated Christmas boxcar, and every year in retail, and even mail order, people come in. They want to collect. They want something to collect the series, and the dated Christmas boxcar. Everybody wants to collect. Oh, what gift can they give to add on to the train set? And this is the every year
classic,
the most popular item.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
If you have G scale, you get the G scale LGB dated boxcar or coach car, and O scale, it's the Lionel dated Christmas boxcar.
Well, and now HO, the Lionel's doing that car in HO now. Yeah.
And you got Polar Express Christmas items. Lionel makes a huge assortment of items, and we didn't even really delve into the trains. It's amazing. Were there anything items that you caught your eye, Tony?
I took the street lights or the Busch Christmas decorations kit that we showed. I think that is really neat that it's got like there's the bells and then the green like tinsel to put up there. I really like it. And then the Cato pocket line. Cato said that this is, because I was worried about it getting here in time, and I did see from Cato that this is arriving in time for Christmas. This is a little boxed in scale set from them, and everybody loves Cato with that wonderful Japanese mechanism and the build quality. But I did
look
hear
at that price point.
I know. Look at that. Yeah. Now it's the locomotive in 2 cars, but if you've got an in-scale railroad, what a neat, and again, $64.99. But yeah, I think that's really awesome.
That's it. And Walter, it's a great idea to bring her down. You'll love the trains. She'll love it. So yeah, but the Kato is coming out with this Christmas set. We have tons of pre-orders. Everybody wants that set. It's at a great price point.
Yeah. The other thing I was going to ask on, and this, we talked about the wooden sets. What was doesn't Atlas have that Train Kids line? Do you have any of that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe a battery set?
Yeah.
I think our retail store may have some.
May still have some of those, because that's another option for really young kids. And it's a little like there's a glow in the dark version. It has like a plastic HO track. But those sets are another that may be a little bit older than the wooden trains that we looked at, but before buying like regular trains. And I really like those. And I don't know what that maybe last year's when a lot of that came out.
Yeah. Well, lots of good stuff. And we also go over some train segments. We didn't even talk about MTH. MTH for O scale. They make a ton of O scale product that have a lot of lights, animation. Here's a bump and go trolley. This is the North Pole traction, but it comes with the lights. The Christmas bump and go trolley already sold out. MTH is sold out. We sold out. So again, that's why these shows are so great. You see it and you got to pounce on them.
And you can help people too with this time of year. I always remember you get asked on, they want to set something up, but they want the reverser loop thing. And if you go into train land, in New York, if you can do that, or Train World online, you can find that stuff out. Where is that on the website, Ken?
So if you go under Power and DCC, auto reverse.
Okay.
So whatever scale you're looking for, for G scale, there's HO. So here's all the auto reverse mechanisms. I will tell you, it gets a little complicated with reversing. Everybody wants to do it, but just a warning, you got to take time to kind of really look into it.
But there's some good basics like that. I think that Bachmann, that set, and then right above it, the other, you can, again, you don't have to know anything.
Right.
And there are sets that basically give you all the components that, yes, if you had a mantle or a shelf, that in-scale auto reversing track and the HO one, either of those are perfect for if you want to set that up and have something going back and forth. And even under the tree, if you want to have, like, say they show it there, it kind of just rolls out and would come out in front of the tree and then go back. But that's a fun thing and huge this time of year. And again, people always see it as, it's so technical, or I don't know how I do it. Bachmann basically has it in the box for you.
Yeah, all ready to go. And this is the Santa Claus Christmas. They also had like Canadian Pacific cars that actually, and a lot of trains on the rails now, Tony, are starting to do Christmas themes
absolutely. Yeah, that looks a lot like the CPKC, the old Kansas City Southern Santa Claus Express train. It has cars like that. Yeah.
And here are the lighted snowmen, the flat cars with the reindeer. And this year we also did an exclusive. If anyone's from New York, there's a Jones Beach, which is one of the most popular beaches in New York. They do a lighted Christmas tree or Christmas show. So it's all along the water, and they have a drive-through where you just drive through all these lighted statues and figurines. So we did a Jones Beach, Long Island special for all our New Yorkers out there. Last year we did New York City, which sold out very quickly. This year we did Long Island for Jones Beach. So really cool. Merry Christmas. You got the trees and the lights like they do at the Jones Beach show. Here you got Duncan's Toy Chest, which you may know which scene it's from, but Merry Christmas from Duncan's Toy Chest. So really cool. It's got the light up sign and everything. Elf expressions, and here's Rudolph's Christmas lights. So he likes to sell those the red lights. And the G scale items we covered. So lots of items from MTH as well. I think we covered Pico G scale items. Trying to think who else. Tons of.
Did we look at does Miller Engineering, the light up signs? Does he have some Christmas or a Christmas sign?
Yeah,
that these are.
They light up. They're animated. So that's pretty cool.
And easy to do it. You can buy it with a base. That again, this is no big deal of I don't know how I'd wire all that up. You don't have to know that yet.
And microtrains, I'm not sure if you saw this one, but this actually came in. We're close to selling low. A lot of people liked it. Is this a real train, Tony?
No, I don't. That's their the microtrain. I forget Medford Talent, and because they're in Medford, Oregon. Talent, Oregon. It's basically they're playing on the microtrains on MTL. And have made a railroad for it. But microtrains, boy, in scale, crazy collectible. Yeah, see, Medford, Talent, and Lake Creek is using their initials as their home road. Yeah.
Interesting.
But boy, as you know, the in scalers and microtrains makes a lot of Z as well. That stuff can get crazy with guys collecting all that.
And this is a good price point too. You're getting an engine and the passenger cars as well. So great value for microtrains. They also make a boxcar but you got to jump on it.
That though, again, yeah, it's a collectible. That's with their little mouse character, and yeah, those are very hard to come by. Yeah,
this was something different. This was the Robot Christmas Express.
That's cool.
One of those left. Let's see who else we covered. Broadway. You know what? We had a video. I'm going to have to reopen their video, but give me a second. We have a ton of I totally forgot about Broadway.
Oh yeah, steam locomotives, passenger cars.
And Curtis would have been very upset with me, so I apologize right now. I opened it before the show, and somehow it must have been a competitor taking them off my screen. Some Christmas sabotage. All right, let's share. Curtis's has a nice segment for us. It's a good thing we go through all this. Tony, hold on.
Hey everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all. Thank you for allowing us to be here on your screens tonight. We got a great couple of minutes to show you some great products that are coming for the upcoming holiday season. And if you haven't done so already, hopefully you made out your Christmas list or holiday list, because we got a lot of great stuff in store for you that you're going to want to add to your HO or N scale layouts. For those of you who don't know, I'm Curtis Koch. I'm with Broadway Limited Imports. We have a ton of great selections for you that we're going to dive into in just a couple of seconds here. And plus some stuff that's coming on the way that you're going to want to get your pre-orders in with Train World to reserve yours when they get delivered later in 2025. Let's start off with some of the holiday items that are available right now at Train World. We've got a great Reading T1 in a Christmas scheme and N scale with smoke. And these are going to be making great additions to your Christmas-themed railroad. We also got N scale F units, USRA Light Pacific and Heavy Pacifics in different paint schemes there. And a fun thing too here is we got actually sound stock cars with holiday sound. Oh. And these are available as a 2-pack or as an individual car. And these, again, are all the N-scale Christmas items that are in stock now. And if you want to pre-order some stuff for maybe your holiday layout for next year, we've got some more great items for you too. For you HO scalers, we've got a 5-car pack of a Christmas car set that includes a combine, 3 coaches, and an observation car. So you can kind of recreate your own Polar Express in a sense, but with a cooler paint scheme. And for you N scale, we've also got, like I mentioned earlier, we got EMD F3s along with an N scale switcher.
I love that. I love that. Yeah.
And maybe you don't want you're looking for some new stuff, some new exciting toys, if you will, to add to your layout. Well, we've got HO scale big boys coming later on in 2025. We got the 4014 with its updated PTC details. So you'll have the accurate triple dynamo and the PTC antenna box on the tender, amongst other details. And if you don't want those details, we are still offering it without details. You can find both items on Train World's website to place your pre-order. We are also building Union Pacific 4019 with the experimental smoke deflectors. And we got some fantasy schemes too. You either love them or hate them, or some people just love to hate them. But we've got some great fantasy schemes. American Freedom Train, the 49er, Great Northern, and Navy are the fantasy schemes that you
love those.
Go ahead.
I think I emailed you
online
on those
to order yours today and to get yours guaranteed at the order deadline, because that order deadline will be coming up in March 6, 2025, and we expect those to arrive next fall. For those of you who want to add to your Union Pacific excursion set, we've got a bunch of great products coming along that line. We got the Union Pacific Fox River and Power Car 2066, and these will go great with your Union Pacific excursion train to go along with the Kennefic business car we built earlier this year. And those will be coming on later on this month too, in December. And we expect those to be coming later on in 2025.
Did they announce this?
I knew about it. He sent me the info, but he told me that I wasn't supposed to say anything until Train Fest. So I think this is as always on these shows, we get amazing stuff. So
let's skip over that. I didn't even know about that. Oh my God! All right, let's skip over that.
GP30s are in stores now, including the Train World exclusive GP30 that's got the Army scheme, really sharp looking. You're going to get your hands on those. And then we also got the big one, the PRRS1 as a brass hybrid. These will be also coming later on next year. And you want to get your pre-order and reserve yours because these are going to be really, really hot and really big too for an HO scale model. It's the largest locomotive we've ever built here at Broadway. For you N scalers, though, haven't forgotten about you. We still have our N scale Santa Fe 3751 Northerns. We've gone the lengths to make these models really, really cool to the point where we actually went to California and recorded the sounds from the 3751 that still is restored and operates today. This is new tooling with Santa Fe accurate details. And of course, just like our Reading T1s, we have these with smoke too. So you'll be able to have a really nice looking N scale accurate Santa Fe steam locomotive on your railroad. So that about does it. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. And thanks to Train World for allowing us to be here this evening with you guys. We're so excited to have a lot of great products coming through Train World stores with you. And we can't wait to see you get your hands on some of them going forward. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. We will see you in 2025. As always, I'm Curtis Koch with Broadway Limited Imports. See you next year.
That was
That's awesome.
A great segment, and I'm glad we were able to present that. And thank you, Curtis. That's
Absolutely.
that was excellent. And everybody here got a little sneak peek.
A little bit of a surprise there. Yes.
I was caught off guard.
Yep. Those will be very big. Those will be huge because that Kennebec car is beautiful, and those other two will be great. I think I had an email today on your exclusive, maybe the metal. This is not Christmas. The one military metal SD70 Ace in HO. That I think these are going to be really popular. They sent me, I ran a Montana Rail Link sample that they sent me a couple months ago in the magazine. So I've got to see one. And then I'd ordered your exclusive, and I can't remember if it's Air Force or which it is, but I had the email today saying that it was shipping. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I'm eager to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the U.S. Army SD70As, and it looks amazing.
Cool.
And we actually had to stop taking pre-orders because we're close to the number. I'm not sure if we have a few left over. We'll see what happens. But it was just a gorgeous paint scheme, and the folks at Broadway are always great to work with. But they have so many Christmas items available, and we have a bunch on a sale deal for some Christmas items that you could stock up on, but also lots of great stuff that they're coming out with. And these little switchers are really
I love
neat.
that. Yeah, I love that red and white striped little switcher with red trucks. Is that cool or what? I love that paint scheme.
Very neat. We're taking pre-orders on it. It's a totally unique design. I've never seen anything like it.
No, it's very cool.
So Broadway did a great job with that. For N scale, we are doing this Christmas beautiful paint scheme, and the pre-orders are coming in great. So make sure you get your order in. But this is the Merry Christmas. We did it in G, N scale, and also, I don't know if HO was announced yet, but we will be doing it in HO.
I was going to say no because I'd have it on order already. So when are you going to do that for me? Okay.
Yes, soon. and then along with their passenger cars, they're doing these beautiful Christmas passengers.
Yeah.
Look how elegant this is.
These are going to be beautiful. These are Pennsylvania prototype. These are heavyweight cars. They are doing the legit group of Pensies, and there's a couple of different versions, like that baggage door on one has the round window instead of square. Then they're also doing like the CSX business train and some others. So just in general, this is going to be a really awesome set of highly detailed HO scale passenger cars. And then this group of the Christmas ones. I love the decoration they're doing here, the green with the red and gold trim. That is nice looking. That's very cool.
Gorgeous stuff. And again, they were saying that the sounds, some of them have sounds, some of them don't. So just look at the detail when you look. This one has sounds, so if you want holiday sounds, but tons of great items available and offerings from Broadway. So really neat on that. Lots of great stuff from Curtis and Broadway. Atlas, I don't know if we covered yet. They do make, this was actually, this is good that we're talking about this. Tony, these are O-scale cars. They they didn't take pre-orders on them. They just made a run, and dealers submitted their order. They actually had to allocate these cars.
Wow.
So many dealers wanted them. We placed a huge order because they're beautiful cars, and they had to allocate us. So we got a lot less than what we're anticipating on. We were supposed to promote these and put these in an email, but because they're allocated, we didn't even want to oversell and take the chance. So if you're interested, make sure you put your pre-order in. They should be coming in a week or two, but really unique for O scale. And they actually come with the figures inside, Tony.
And so yeah. And I saw that they sell that in their premier line, the figure set too, which I hadn't caught.
Wow. Yes. So this is unique, different, with the tree and the figures. So this is something different for Atlas.
And then you've got exclusives on that cool snowplow. I love this snowplow. The decoration on it is amazing.
Yes, these are close to selling out, so make sure you get your order in. Totally unique. Everybody went crazy over this one. So not sure when we're getting them in, hopefully before Christmas, but make sure you get your pre-order in, because even the non-Christmas people were just crazy about this.
I thought, it was so neat. I remember, I think I got pictures on those late summer and put that in the magazine because I just thought it was so cool. And I hadn't caught these HO. What are there 2 numbers there? It looks like, or different on that. It's a Trainman 40-foot plug door. Is that in stock? Oh, you do have those. Wow.
Yeah, these I believe they came out last year after Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. But these are really nice. It's Hark the Herald Angel Sings. So really neat for if you're looking for more of a nativity, religious.
Boy, the decoration work today, Ken. I mean, like that, the scene on these cars, it's amazing. The print and paint work that's done. Wow.
Yeah. So lots of great stuff here. I'm trying to think who we didn't cover. JTT is another great scenery company. And they have a lot of snow trees and evergreens. So if you're looking to fill up your layout, here are some snow green, evergreen trees. So all kinds of trees. If you're looking for pine trees, the wintry trees, JTT makes a lot of great stuff. Have you ever got Grand Central trees, Tony?
I've seen them before, but I can't remember. I think we may have ran something on them a few years ago, but boy, they're nicely done as well.
So these trees are so highly detailed trees.
Yeah.
It's amazing how highly detailed they are. Just one thing to note, they don't come with the base, but the trees are gorgeous. If you're looking to drill a hole in your board and slide them in, they're just great looking trees. So Grand Central makes some beautiful stuff. Wow. I don't even know where else to go, Tony.
I mean, I'm sure we probably had to have forgotten something. But again, that's why the trainworld.com website is here. And if you're looking for, and you don't know the scale, not sure if they want Christmas or it's something that's not out yet, you can always get a gift certificate on Train World as well. And then you got your set. And as I remember, you guys email, I forget, because I've done that before, and you can do that literally down to it's Christmas morning and you found out that someone is showing up you didn't expect and they're going to have a gift, and it's like, oh, I got to get a gift real quick. That I think that's how I know you can basically buy them like Christmas morning and get an email confirmation or something.
So we do have a wish list, tons of things available if you want. And also one thing we forgot to cover, RMT, they're making some really affordable O-scale cars. We just got these in as well, Christmas Joy and Christmas Noel, really neat O-scale cars. But tons of product that we didn't even cover everything. But if you head to trainworld.com, we make it nice and simple for you. And as we go along for the holidays, the headers will rotate out. But if you want anything Christmas here's our banner. Christmas, Polar Express. Tony was talking about e-gift cards. So tons of ways to shop for the holidays, and starter sets. Starter sets is the best gift to give if you're looking for model train sets here, or train sets we have by scale. Wood starter sets, battery starter sets, Z-scale starter sets. We didn't even touch on
Bachmann's 0-30, yeah.
Bachmann 0-30 starter sets, and 0-30 is like the perfect department 56.
Yeah.
Here's their starter set here. Just really neat, and they make some Christmas trolleys as well in 0-30. So if you're looking for 0-30 is kind of like a little bit bigger than HO scale, runs on HO scale track, more like O scale cars kind of.
Exactly. You're getting O scale equipment built for narrow gauge operations, so they run it on HO track, which would be, close to what the narrow gauge would be.
Yep. And so lots of product here. Here's the trolleys for Bachmann. Here's the Christmas trolleys. So neat stuff. If we keep on looking, we're just going to find more and more stuff.
And always look at the Train World exclusives. I just was talking about that military, the die-cast metal HO scale SD78s, and I think I saw pictures this week of you're getting Atlas HO Jeep 7s or 9s in that New York Central scheme and I know I've got those pre-ordered too. And again, you got to pre-order this stuff. I pre-ordered that military 78s, and I'm getting mine. So you can't delay on that stuff. There's always neat things, and they're fairly limited a lot of the time.
Lots of great stuff to cover.
And the black bonnets. Yes.
Yep,
I've got the Jeep 30, and I've got a big 2-page spread on the Atlas -840B. There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty stuff. So lots of great stuff to cover. Again, if you're looking for a wish list, you could log in and create a wish list for your loved one. Send it to your loved ones. You could email your wish list. So Tony usually has 5 pages long on his wish list, and for some reason he sends it to me, but I just delete it.
He just puts it on that's my reservation list. That's not my wish list. I'm not wishing here, folks. I'm ordering that. I gotta have that. So I always have page after page of reservations.
And this is Tony's favorite page. We have some pre-Black Friday deals, and we really have a ton of great deals.
No, I didn't want to look. Yeah, I was going to say the clearance tab always gets me anytime I'm ordering. Like, well, throw a couple of those on too at that price.
Whatever scale you're looking for, we have some really great pre-Black Friday deals and Black Friday deals. And a little heads up, Tony, you're going to be shocked by some HO scale deals coming your way. We're going to send something out around Monday, Tuesday on some HO deals, and it's big time. It's lots of engines, lots of rolling stock. It's going to be really spectacular. So make sure you head to our website or sign up for email sales.
I mean, and you've had some great the Athearn stuff recently. I had a number of people email me on that Athearn N scale, because some of that at times is hard to find, and you had a bunch of the cool box cars from Athearn and N scale, I think, for $19.99.
Yeah,
I mean, wow,
lots of great deals from Athearn. Bowser, we had some sales where we had a pre-Black Friday deal. We had over 100 Bowser cars of one car. We sold out as our pre-Black Friday sale. So make sure you hop on some of these deals.
When are you going to send out this HO thing? That way
Monday.
Okay, so Monday morning I got to make a cup of coffee, sit down, and wait for my inbox to hit with what's on sale. Okay.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of great stuff. But also, if you're not into trains, but you're getting into the hobby, we have a lot of train resources. And that's why Tony, his Model Railroad News and Model Train Resource, they're great guides. And so make sure you check that out. And Tony, I'm not sure if you want to show them where you could grab a nice subscription for the holiday season. If you head to shop.whiteriver,
there we go.
let me share.
And this is the shop.whiteriverproductions.com. The new calendar's out. Ken, I'm sending a copy for you to put up, and we'll have some to give away.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
We got our annuals. You can get back issues of the publications. There's hardcover books. Let's look at those kids things right quick. These are just awesome. Look at that. $9.95, $12.95. You can do digital memberships where you can do a complete bundle and have all of the White River magazines. You can individually subscribe to things like there's my Model Railroad News. So all of that, head to shop.whiteriverproductions.com and you'll find a whole bunch of neat things. And there's some special collector things, Railfan and Railroad magazines at their 50th anniversary. And there's some commemorative products available there too, which I got to get one of those boxcars. I forgot about that. So yeah.
Look at that Coca-Cola.
Isn't that cool? That's really awesome.
Nice. I wish Bachmann does that.
Oh.
That's a pretty paint scheme. All right, Tony. That was a lot of. Every year it gets bigger and bigger, this show.
That was a great show. Great show. It was wonderful to have the videos from the folks and to get to go through the products. And, again, as we look through, whether it's exclusives or holiday things, get those reservations in. So much stuff moves so fast. And I've been there where I see it and I'm on the phone or emailing Ken, is there any way, would you happen to have just one of these? Because I forgot to order it. And so get your order in.
Here you go. My life track. I was just looking at the 3 Lionel HO sound cars on your site, and wow, the Christmas car is sold out.
Yeah.
So it's they're going quick. We constantly get restocks in stock. We always order. We're ordering constantly. We get shipments in. Our warehouse team in Brooklyn, and my cousin Anthony is the man behind the curtains. He's not on these live streams, but he is constantly busting his butt off to make sure everything is operating smoothly. My uncle is there just ensuring everything goes out in a timely fashion, and we try to get everything out the same day. So it's a well-oiled machine, and we're getting them out quick as fast as we can.
It absolutely is. Even like little things. I had a couple of, I needed some Kato connectors because, you start looking, it's like, where are my track connectors? I know I got a box of these somewhere. And I order little stuff like that from you at times. And it always amazes me. Like a day or two later, boom, there it is. Like, is that box from Train World already? I just ordered that. Like, what would this be? It's like, oh, it is that. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
So lots of great stuff. And I do want to thank Tony Cook, Model Railroad News specifically, for all the great shows and for the whole industry. He just covers so many brands, dealers, manufacturers, and he really does a great job for this industry. And it's just not, Train World, it's everyone in this industry he really caters to and goes above and beyond. And he's always their first call, and he knows about things more than I do. I'm amazed by how much he knows and the history he knows on trains. It's just unbelievable. So he's a true go-to guide and resource in the train industry.
I love doing these shows with you, Ken. It is so much fun to get to talk to the different manufacturers and just that excitement. Because again, it's a job that I do doing the magazines, but like you, same as the hobby shops, but it's all this fun stuff, it's just really cool.
Yep. And the manufacturers love our segments. We were talking about the international show we did. Max from Fowler came in and he said, I love the show that you and Tony put together, and to talk about our unique products. And not a lot of people cover it. And when you get a great magazine like Model Railroad News that has all different scales, all different brands, all different manufacturers, all different dealers, it's great. And you truly, it's like a catalog now. It's not even, most companies for magazines are shrinking. Tony Cook is growing.
Need more pages. Yeah, more pages. Like, I've run out at 100. Yeah, no, it's wild. There's so much product. So much stuff coming in, so much being announced. I mean, it's wild. It's hard to keep up with.
Even this Christmas show alone. I mean, over close to 500 Christmas products.
That's amazing.
We're trying to cover.
It's amazing.
So we want to thank everybody out there for following Train World, for following Model Railroad News, for watching our shows. We really appreciate it. And we want to wish you, your families, a blessed Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Holidays. We truly couldn't be here without you watching us and without your support. So we truly appreciate it. And thank you, everyone. If you're looking for Christmas trains or trains in general, head to trainworld.com. If you're looking for a great magazine subscription, make sure you sign up and subscribe for Model Railroad News, HO Collector, all of Tony's Model Train Resource, all of Tony's conglomerate publications. So he does a great job. But thank you, everyone, and have a great night.